A couple of days ago, I released my first video covering Project Lem and its amazing modern day Minecraft battle mode online. The goal of the video was to help bring awareness for this incredible project to a much broader audience on YouTube, and I'm very happy to say that since that video's release, we have already managed to help the creator Emmy be able to upgrade the hardware for the server. So real quick, I just want to say thank you all for that. Today though, I'll be talking some more about the server and its creator's recent announcement of a ModTools TestFight that will be starting today and everything you need to know regarding it. So without further ado, let us begin. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what is yet again another brand new video on my channel. In case you're new around here, my name is Catmanjoe or CMJ, and today, as mentioned in the hook for the video, I'm going to be talking about the Battle Mode Online ModTools TestFight announcement and everything that you need to know about it. So if you didn't already hear, the other day the creator of Project Lem and Battle Mode Online made a brand new video announcing the first ever Battle Mode Online ModTools TestFight that will be taking place between the 13th and the 20th of August. The TestFight will give players the opportunity to play selected community-made custom battle mode maps, including two already previously shown maps called Construction and Studio, which if you watched my last video regarding Battle Mode Online, you'd have seen me showcase briefly towards the end. Over the week the event lasts, players who participate will have the option to play a total of 11 custom made maps that will be able to be played via the normal voting option when in the lobby. Custom maps will have a little hammer that looks just like this beside their names to help indicate that they aren't official maps, and the ability to play the classic Battle Mode maps will not be affected whatsoever. Of the 11 maps that will be available at launch, we've only yet seen two, the first being the map Construction, designed by a player called It's Cool Guy 900, which you guessed it is based on a large construction site with what looks like an insane sewer system, and the second is a map called Studio, designed by Lion 8 Cake, which from what gameplay I've seen from Emmy's channel testing the map, looks to be a massive film studio with multiple different sets and even a giant zombie that is on fire, which should make an awesome location for fighting in battle. Now Emmy was actually nice enough to share screenshots of those two maps, which I'll fling up on the screen right here and whatnot, showing off how beautiful they really truly are, but she also shared two other screenshots of two other maps that have not actually been yet announced or obviously showcased, called Campsite and Nether Cove, which I've got to say look just amazing. So what exactly is the TestFight event's purpose? Well, the creator Emmy explained to me that the goal was to test a tool called the Mod Loader, which would be the tool that would allow the community to upload their own custom made battle maps to the server. Apparently, from what I've been told, the Mod Loader is stable enough to test on a public scale such as a TestFight and to use in general, but Emmy still wants to ensure the tool works as intended before it's officially launched as a full-fledged feature on Lem. If the TestFight goes as intended, however, there are still some bumps with the Mod Loader that will be needing to get flattened out, including the ability to load custom texture packs, custom pair map items, which are the items that generate in the chests you find around the maps, and lastly custom pair map data packs, which basically would allow a map creator to change or adjust the function of certain items. So for example, and this is just obviously hypothetical here, you could make a certain map where snowballs blow up like TNT when they hit something, making it an interesting tool to say the least. So how could this event potentially change Lem? Well, Emmy stated that an idea she'd personally like to work on maybe adding after everything we just previously mentioned was completed would be the addition of custom item sets as host options, and this next one is the big thing: custom lobbies. Now before I start geeking out on the premise of the ability to upload your own fan-made custom lobbies, first we'll talk about custom item sets as host options and what that means. Custom item sets as host options would basically be Emmy replicating the original battle mode item options, which if you don't know what I'm talking about are these options right here. Essentially, it's the ability for the host of a battle mode game to choose what items spawn in the chests around the map, such as the traditional options like normal items, no armor, high powered items, decayed items, food in the center or the central, and lastly random items. It would definitely be a massive step in the battle mode nostalgia direction if it was to be implemented, but the option for custom lobbies would just be hands down insane. So I am very excited to see how this event goes, and I'll be definitely making a follow-up video to this video of me testing all these custom maps for myself at some point in the next week. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you did go to enjoy this video and found it interesting, please share it with your friends, drop a like, and if you have any subjects or topics you'd like me to cover in a future video, leave a comment letting me know what they are. Also, please be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell to stay notified whenever I release any new videos. And other than that, I'll see you peeps later.